Right over there. Juror number one, you have a question for the defense.
Yeah, my question would be that if Travis was shot first, as she claimed, why is there no blood between here, where she said he was shot, and where he was stabbed? You would think there'd be a blood trail down the hallway.
Good question. Good question for Jose Baez. Jose.
Well, first off, it's a very small caliber gun that was used. So this is evidence that it wasn't a fatal shot. Now, that's a brilliant thing that you were able to pick up on, that there is no blood from here all the way to over here. So what that tells you is what started here ended there. That means a struggle. That means a fight. And the fact that he ended up in this direction and came all this way in this tight space lets you know that they were in a fight for life. Life and death situation within 60 seconds. That's what she had to contemplate at that time. Now, it doesn't matter what she said. And now what matters here is this, the actual physical evidence that isn't manipulated and does not lie. She may lie, but the physical evidence doesn't. And that's what you have to focus on the most.
Than once is a problem, but wasn't a problem for Jose Baez a couple of years ago down in Orlando. How about that? This is a woman who has lied. How do you deal with that?
Well, these are separate, different cases.
Different cases, I understand, but
the way you deal with it is you deal with what you can prove and not prove. And going to this scene and looking at the reconstruction told me a lot of different things. You can't argue with the physical evidence, and in this case, the blood tells quite a story. And it doesn't matter what she says.
Her lies don't matter.
Well, her lies, as a defense, as putting forward a defense, you want the jury to focus in on the actual physical evidence. You saw us back and forth giving different scenarios and stuff like that. But under the law, the prosecution has to exclude every hypothesis of innocence. So if I can sit there and give you a reasonable hypothesis of innocence, she's not guilty. You saw her verdict. It's not a verdict. That's a hung jury.
Yeah, exactly. And there's two, Ryan, that